We got a little special guest here, aka Jenn. So decided to just go ahead and bring you up right away. So since you were on, I think it was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So let me go ahead and start the little Lego one. Get that going. I got a little shortcut here, so I don't have to do it so hard as before. I just got to log out of this one. But now that I'm on, it does actually log out technically. Logging into this one's a lot easier, but logging out is the hard part. So let me get that logged in so I can start it. Come on. It would help if I log in. And I already have the email up, so I just refresh it. Boom, there it is. Oops, there it is. Okay, I'll put code in right now. And let's get it started. If I remember how it started now. Look at me. What you going to do? I'll do the intro too. I can't see the chattering right now because that's in front of it.
There's nothing in chat. Not in this one anyway.
Yeah. You can hear it. But
I've only got this one up. I ain't got the other one up.
it's actually on the wrong TV. There it goes. Not on the right TV.
I've just got your notification on my phone.
Comments so I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I think I just saw you log in. Yeah. You can see both intros are slightly different. Hello, hello, hello. We are now synced. So I'm going to log back into Little Lego, which is the easy part. Log out of that one. That's a quick login. I don't have to have a code or anything. Since that's the bigger screen I like to do. Okay, we are in control now. Very simple to do. Logging back into this one's the easy part. Logging into that one's the hard part. So this one doesn't require code because I guess because I have a shortcut. I don't know. There's nobody there except you, I think. Because it'll count you on that one, but it won't count you on this one. Even though it says I got one on here. So I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. We can just talk or BS, whatever you want to do until people come in. There'll probably be more people on Little Lego. That tends to get a lot more on that vertical screen thing. It's the only reason I'm using it for is to get people over here. A lot of people don't know about it. My daughter might come in. I don't know. I messaged her. She hasn't replied, I don't think. And Ken should come in too. He's usually already here. In fact, he might already be here, actually. That might actually be him. Let's see. I got somebody replied. My daughter. Oh, it's Ken. Yeah, I guess that is him. He's probably just lurking. I think he might be on both. Okay, so yeah, we as I don't know if anybody knows, but I tore down my Lego city. I have a video on there 3 days ago, I think it was. So it's not completely torn down. It's the main part of it's gone. So I don't want to take the phone in there and show everybody. It's too much of a pain in the butt. It's not really a mess. It's organized mess. Yeah. There's Lego wall with a floor where the city used to be. So where the main part of the city was. It's the two main ones that were together, the two tables together, and the one next to it is gone. Just the one where the Star Wars is the Star Wars in the Holiday Village is still there. The Holiday Village is going to stay. But Star Wars is going to come out. So, But my I started talking to my wife, and we're gonna build a little spoiler alert. We're gonna build a little drive-in theater. So it's still gonna be kind of shaped the same way. It's just gonna be 18 inches from the wall instead of 3 feet from the wall. So yeah, that's gonna give us an extra 18 inches, which is a lot of room actually.
You need a bigger space, really, don't you?
What's that?
You need a bigger space.
Yeah, I mean the living room is bigger than this room, but not by much. I mean, you can see this room is pretty small. I can just reach my hand, probably touch these.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. I'm actually touching that. I'm not even leaning back that far. So the wall's only just like a foot further. So I think it's supposed to be 12 feet this way. Or this way, yeah. Make sure both of you see it this way. And I think it's about 9 feet this way with the closet. If the closet wasn't there, it'd be about 12 feet this way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just a very small room. This is our bedroom.
That's how I feel.
Over there, we got through over here. Remy just came in with the Lego. And Remy, if you want, I have another channel. It's being simulcasted on both. It's on a Little Lego Yarn Dude. So you just look that up. It's kind of the same little icon guy. So it shouldn't be too hard to find. And you can see the widescreen version, where it's the whole entire screen, along with DK. Jenn is on here also. I believe you can hear her. You should be able to hear her through my speakers here. So through my microphone. So I don't know if it's up loud enough or not, but hopefully you can. But if you want to go over there, you can, or you can stay on the vertical version if you want to. Whatever's easier for you. Generally, the vertical version's more for phones than anything else.
Yeah, there was someone else in earlier, weren't they? But they've disappeared.
Yeah, there's 5 people on that one now. Yeah, there's one person left. That's the only bad thing about the verticals. They tend to come in and just take off because they think it might be a short. It comes up in the shorts feed, what it does. So, but there's 3 people in this one, in Yarn Dude. So, I don't know. Kind of lurking right now, I guess. Not really much to talk about today, for me anyway. Other than my city being poof. But it's going to be, I hope, better. I have plans on there, and I'm actually extending it one more shelf, so it's actually going to be one more shelf longer than we were expecting it to be. So
yeah.
So yeah, because I started figuring out I was planning it too small. So, but it's still basically the same. I got done testing the track to make sure it'll go. Today I have to have these 2 little tiny shelves on the bottom to make a loop, and they have to be kind of out of the way where you don't really know they're there. So I tested that out, and oh my God, it fits perfectly. I mean, I don't have a 1/8 of an inch left for that track. I mean, it's that close, that circle, and there's a circle on both sides, both ends, because I want 2 tracks at the subway. Subway appears to be going both directions, simultaneously. So looks like you just dropped your weather. You could also do the same thing here, and to drop your linkets to where drop. Very simple. And that's on both of them, just like I am doing right now on Yarn Dude. Get to work. Hopefully, should be working on Yarn Dude too. I think it's a little slow on Yarn Dude. I don't know if it logs you out after a while or not.
Yeah, that is slow.
It's really slow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's faster in Move a Lego. Did it come up on you on Yarn Dude? There it goes. Yeah, it's slow on Yarn Dude. I don't know why. But maybe it's because I got both of them running at the same time. It's like, which one is it? Especially when I type them both at the same time, too. So it's going,
You're confusing the little guy.
I'm confusing the Nightbot. I'm confusing myself. So,
Hey, man was quick.
yeah, they both worked. Looks like we got 2 over there and 3 over here. So I'm sure one's probably Ken. Hey, Ken, quit lurking. Say something. Speak. I know you're there.
Well, Mammy said hello.
Oh, Sir Zaddy Toes.
Oh, it's one of them.
Is he talking to me, or I assume
No,
so?
no, yeah.
I was in the military, so. And Sir Zaddy, if you like the widescreen version better, you can also see DK Jenn here. You can go to Little Lego Yarn Dude. It's got the full screen effect or format or whatever. But if you have a phone, I'd stay on that one. It's a little bit easier on the phone. Otherwise, just a little tiny screen about this big on the phone. It's just a pain. I actually use two different cameras, so I have one. I actually used the Lego to attach them together. Go figure. Lego works for many different things. Yeah, I found my camera was doing this thing because it's on a like a stand.
Yeah.
One of those extracting stands that go up and down. And I was sitting here earlier because I was here about an hour early, and I saw the camera going very slowly coming down because the weight of it was pushing it down. I was like, oh crap. So I had to put a little clamp in there to keep it from going down. I was wondering why it was doing that. I was like, why does it appear like it's lower than it was 10 minutes ago? And I was watching it. I could see it coming down really slowly. It makes that one go down too, the little Lego, because that camera on top of it. So it was really getting annoying. So I put a clamp on there. It's working now, so it's not moving anymore. The good thing about doing this is since the little Lego has to be pan plotted sometimes, because it's such a small screen, I have to be able to move it back and forth. I can do that without affecting this camera. That's the beauty of it. This camera is getting pretty much everything. The only problem. Then we got 4 people in that one, in a little Lego. So you're working on a blanket.
Yeah. You want to see it?
Sure. You probably have showing it again. I'm sure you'd be doing it about 3 or 4 times. What happens to me all the time.
Well, it is on my community tab.
What's on your community? Okay. Wow. Purple. I like the purple. Is that all yarn or is it just oh, it's a kitty cat.
Yeah, that's one half. And that's the other half.
It reverses. Okay. Somebody just mentioned. Oh.
It's called the Cat's Meow.
My wife just messaged me. I don't know what about.
And the idea is to split the cat into 2 halves.
Oh, I was laughing at something. Look at this. This is what my wife just sent me on Facebook. I hope you can see that.
Oh, yeah. Michael. Is it?
It says, husband had to poop. Sorry, I'm late, but my husband had to poop. It's a t-shirt. So she sent me that. She's in the other room right now.
She out shopping, is she?
No, she's in the other room on her, probably watching a movie or something.
Oh,
or she's watching this or both. I don't know what she's doing in there. Oh, Ken said hi on Little Lego. So I knew he was here. He's just hiding in the bushes. Now there's only 2 over there. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting. Your Yarn Day doesn't really get a whole lot of people in it. Little Lego seems to get more. Most people come from it. So
I don't think we did too bad last time.
What's that?
I don't think we did too bad last time.
I don't think we did either. Yeah, we didn't do too bad last time. Yeah. I think that's my record. I think I had 15 in that one at one time. Yeah, there he is. Ken's over here now too.
Hi, Ken.
So if you're on Little Lego and you go over to Yarn Dude, make sure you subscribe. You'll get my notifications on that one. That way you don't have to keep doing that. Go back and forth. If you're not subscribed on Little Lego, subscribe on that one too. So I do post. I've been posting a lot lately on Little Lego, obviously. So
Yeah.
yeah, not a whole lot, but more than usual. Still working on trying to crochet. Ken's wife is actually going to help me get those roads going.
I'll show you what I was working on last time, but I'll show you it finished.
What's that? Oh, let me make you big. It's a sun bunny. I've been wanting one of those like forever, but nobody wants to make me one. Little pink sun bunny.
Somebody.
Yeah, everybody has one of those except for me.
But this is for a little girl at school when we go back to school.
Oh, yeah. One I like is the who was it that made that? I think it was Cliff that made that. He made the some bunny or some pool. I think it is Deadpool. A panda. Some panda, huh? What is that?
This is a zebra.
A zebra? Okay. I thought it was a deer or something. I couldn't tell. Yeah, I like stuffies. I'm
And
afraid
no,
that
this one is.
I'm afraid if I try to do something like that, I'd have my arms would be like one would be longer than the other or something in my luck. I look like it just came out of a nuclear test site or something, you know? So
Yeah, we go back to school a week Tuesday.
yeah, I think they come back here too. But I'm not sure. I don't know when they go
But
back to school.
yeah, well, our schools are different to yours.
Yeah, I know they come back soon because we have a college, we have a university here, so they should be coming back anytime. I think Monday probably. Oh, now you're lagging. There we go. We just lagged on Yarn Dude.
Yeah, well, VJ's granddaughter,
Does that
I think
sometimes.
she went back last week, didn't she?
Oh, they are in school now. I guess our school did start.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We got
Yeah,
three already.
she's moved up to the next school now.
Yeah. God, I graduated high school 40 years ago. This year. I'm old. So I had a high school reunion this year I was supposed to go to, but I didn't. Same time as our wedding, so we only just did the wedding. What the heck? I just realized I have every time I touch something, this tub here falls. I have a small tub with a little bit of Lego in it. What the heck? I thought that was the same one. Well, I just found a controller that I knew I had, but didn't know I had.
Ken's replied to you.
I just found that. Oh yeah, grandson started school.
Yeah, I've only just noticed it. But,
yeah, I'm not even grandpa yet.
Yeah, Ken, our school's in the UK. We're currently on 6 weeks school break. And we go back a week Tuesday. And we then have our next school break at the last week of October. And then the next school break after that is 3 weeks during Christmas, New Year. And then the next school break is roughly Valentine's week. And then the next one is Easter. And then we've got 1 week off in May. And then that's it until July. That's our year school.
Sounds about the same as ours.
So yeah, we've got plenty of school breaks.
If you noticed on there, I'm also trying to raise some money for going out to get my daughter again this next Christmas, this coming Christmas. So you see the Nightbot saying that on there on Yard Dude. It should be on the Lego here in a minute too.
But we have extra days off for the teachers. So a week Monday. Well, I'm actually in Monday now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Monday.
1:20 in the morning. But yeah, in a week's time, the teachers are going in without the kids, and we call it an inset day or teacher training day. So they have their little meetings and what have you, and then I go back with the kids on Tuesday. So,
Thank you, big.
you want to see my shirt?
Hi, Angel. Angel just came into the Lego. Yeah, I'm sorry you don't see her on this one. It's because it's such a small screen. But if you would like to see her, you can go to Little Lego Yarn Dude, and that has the whole panel and everything. Angel just came into Little Lego.
You can see where I'm from, Hull.
Hull?
Yeah. And this is our local rugby team.
Yeah.
And I work there in security when I'm not working at school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got.
So you work too.
Our football team started what you call soccer.
Yeah, I was going to say your football is soccer to us. Yeah.
I haven't gone back there yet because I haven't been well. But I should be going back there in a fortnight. So I'm going to be going from one rugby job to football job and working at the school now.
What's football? What's our football to you though? Soccer? I've always wondered that.
It's your soccer, yeah.
I mean, our football. It's soccer to you.
It's not like your American football. It's actual soccer.
Yeah, it's actual soccer to us. But what about vice versa?
What?
What about vice versa? What's our football to you? I always wondered that. Is it football?
Yeah, kickball.
Kickball. Okay, that sounds about the closest. Yeah, I always wondered that because nobody ever mentions that. It's like, okay, if your football is our soccer, what is our?
Yeah, well, you know about the World Cup, don't you?
Whatever. Yeah, it's like weird.
The World Cup that was on last year. Was it last year? No, it was this year. The World Cup was earlier this year.
Yeah, the Olympics just ended, I think, last week.
Yeah, the Olympics just finished, but the World Cup was before that.
Yeah, they don't have soccer here in Humboldt County anyway, not where we live. They have baseball here a lot, which just ended, or at least locally anyway.
Yeah, well, your basketball is similar to our netball.
Yeah.
And your baseball is similar to our rounders.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah. They don't have the same ones there, huh? They don't have actual baseball there. They don't have actual basketball there.
No. We've got ice hockey.
Yeah, hockey is the same, but that originated in the UK, I think, if I remember right. I think it did.
You can put me down now.
Here. They say baseball is the American pastime, as they call it.
Yeah, so what I'm doing now, I'm actually knitting, not crocheting.
You're knitting?
I'm knitting because I've got 2 needles.
Oh, okay. So knitting, is knitting easier than crochet?
Well, can be depending on what you're making.
Yeah.
I mean, crochet can be easier because you've only got the one hook.
You only got one, right?
And you can just go, you know, like that, going across, whatever.
Easier said than done for me.
The technique is different for knitting because if I drop a stitch and I don't see it, it can run down the whole of the.
Oh yeah.
Movement.
It's like domino effect.
In crochet, if you drop a stitch, it doesn't go anywhere.
You just pull it out. Yeah.
So the way you make it is just different. So what's Ken been up to?
I guess he'll tell us probably the same old, probably. Looks like me.
Where is Ken anyway? Is he in the US?
Yes, he's just he's about a half mile from me, or about a mile from me. He lives about a mile from me.
Yeah.
So up around the corner, down the street, up how do they say it? A tad.
Enjoying the weather.
Must be outside.
What's that? Tap.
Sounds like the tap. he meant, yeah. He's outside, probably.
Where's Tap?
It was probably, yeah. His keyboard doesn't work half the time. It's like mine. He likes to move the key around like it does me. Yeah, it's sunny here.
I know what you mean.
It's not really hot, but yeah, we live in Northern California. We're up about 100 miles south of Crescent City.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the keyboard's keys moves. That's what I always say. I always say, blame it on the keyboard. Only mine's getting sticky now. So I don't know why. I haven't poured nothing on it or dripped anything on it, but it's just getting old. It's a wireless keyboard. See, I can actually pick it up. It's a little dusty, but I can pick it up, move it, still tight. So, but it's getting a little dusty. Battery's probably going dead too, probably by now. I got this thing for $5, which is really cheap for a keyboard. It was on clearance about a year ago. It uses, I think, a AAA battery.
Yeah.
It doesn't use a battery at all. There's nothing on the back. Actually, it's USB too. I can actually plug it in USB also. There's a plug right there for it. But if you not, oh, there's the battery. Oh, AA or AAA. It's one AAA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it works both ways. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I can actually plug it in USB too if I had the cord for it. Which I do have a hard drive that has the same cord. I wouldn't fit, but so I guess.
Hi, Angel.
Yeah, Angel came in. I think she's trying to come into this one. She's probably doing a search.
I don't know if she can hear me. Can she hear me?
Yeah, she may not be on there anymore. There's 3 people on that one, so it's 3 on both. You know what we should do next time? I don't know if you're up to it. Is I think you could do it. I don't see why not. Is next time you come on, you can also do it on your channel too. I think you could do that.
I'd be on my phone.
Yeah, that way you can gain the watch hours that way.
Yeah, I could do it.
I believe you can. I think it's free.
But if I wanted to do it on my laptop, but the camera doesn't work.
Yeah, Christopher just came in. The Lego. What's your body count? I don't get it. Huh? Okay, we're lost. Oh, body count. We have 3 on each one. Well, we have 3 on Little Lego and 3 on Little Lego Yarn Dude.
Yeah.
That's probably what he meant. But you can go to Little Lego Yarn Dude, just search for it. It's a little hard to get I don't think I can get a link for it, but you can search it. It's pretty easy to find. It's the same little icon as I have on this one. It's just a little bit, he's bigger. So can't miss it. And you go to that when you get the whole white screen, and DK Jenn's on here too. So
yeah,
on panel, you can hear her on the Lego, but the only reason I don't do panels over there is because the screen is so tiny.
I've never done it before though, but I've seen other people do it.
I've seen it on that one. It splits it like top and bottom is what it does. That's at least that's what it shows on this one, because it has little screens, shows me what the screens would be. Like I can switch you to I can switch you similar to that way. This is about as close as you can get. That's pretty much what you would look like on that one, right?
Yeah.
Except me, I have a different camera. I have a second camera for that one, so it's actually moved over facing this way a little bit more than this one is. That's pretty much what it would look like. I like this one better though. Gives the whole perspective that way. But yeah, there's one in Yarn Dude now. 3 still in Little Lego. So, but yeah, not much to talk about. I mean, nothing. Gingerbread Man.
Hi, Michelle.
DinkyKraft, DK Jenn just said hi. Somebody killed her gingerbread. What gingerbread man? What did he do? Break the head off? I don't know if she means really a gingerbread man or she means like a stuffy or something.
We got a crime scene in the living room. Can you come here?
I gotta go check on the crime scene. I'll be right back. Go ahead and take over if you want.
Yeah, right.
They can hear you on that one too, so.
Right, where's Ken? Right. Ken, did you see my amigurumi earlier? Oh, has Ken gone? Oh, you're still there. Right. So, I've just finished that one today, which is a sun bunny. I did this one a while ago. Got its own little special panda tail. I got that off a picture off Google. So I didn't want a round one like what everybody else was doing. I wanted a proper one. And I've done a zebra. And zebra's got a stringy tail.
Our dog is.
The ears look like a mouse, and it's got hair. But
wrong one. I'll make you big, not me.
yeah, it's got glitter hair and glitter ears.
Yarns at once. Wow, 3 yarns at once.
But yeah, this is the zebra. I've got a giraffe, but it's in the other room.
It was an actual gingerbread man inside of a package, and our dog ate it, box and all.
I don't know if I can make a gingerbread man. I don't know if I want to.
There was, I guess, a big, about this big. There's nothing left of the box.
And yeah, and this is a blanket. It's gonna be a cat's meow for Boggy Creek. For the disabled children. And they're looking for 2,025 blankets in January.
Wow, that's a lot of blankets.
Yeah, because they have 10 beds in a hut, and they've got about 20 huts. So they'll have so many kids over for the week, and then they'll have the next lot of kids over. So that's why they need. And the kids get to take the blankets home.
Yeah.
What everybody's made.
You don't need to poke a hole. What is this?
So
I didn't know we had it. Oh, it's dried up.
So this is one half of the blanket.
Stretch it out.
And that's the other half of the blanket.
That's working out.
So I'm marking off everything I'm doing. So yeah, so those 3 amigurumis were done by crocheting. This is knitting. So I've done 8 rows today, and I've got to do 8 rows, which is the equivalent of 4 crochet rows. I've got to keep up to get it finished for 3 weeks' time, as part of a challenge with Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and Jan, an Alaskan crafter.
I know who Mimi is. I'm subscribed to Mimi. I'm probably subscribed to the other one too. I'm subscribed to everybody in this YouTube.
So what's that? She
Crouched.
No, she crocheted.
Oh,
His
crochet.
wife. Yeah, his wife.
I know crochet is spelled funny.
My wife made a blanket with 3 rows of yarn at once. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing. I've got these 2 together in one, and I've got these 2 together in one, just to keep the same thickness throughout the blanket. And if you're wondering what these are old socks. Keep the yarn together. So
That's funny. We can see you on that one, and my reaction is on the other one. Is that funny? It's on the little Lego.
that one.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of yarn right here I haven't touched yet. So, behind me.
Well, I suppose it would be real heavy. I suppose it depends on the thickness of the yarn she was using. This one is just DK weight. What I'm using now, and my amigurumi is usually DK, but this one is chunky.
I like that one.
You like that
I
one?
I like all 3 of them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be squishy.
Is that squishy? You look squishy to me.
Yeah, very squishy.
I have a couple of stuff up here above the screen, but that's all I got. I don't think I have any others behind me.
Well, eventually, when I make enough, I want to take these to the ambulance service.
Here's my Sun Bunny. Closest thing I got. I don't know if you can see it there. Let me put myself back. There's my Sun Bunny.
Oh,
It looks like a real one.
has it got batteries in it?
No, actually, it's just a stuffy. Got it last week. I saw this because Don Urendahl and all that was making a lot of Sun Bunnies. And I saw that, like, oh my God.
I didn't see it on her channel, no.
Look how he looks so real. I mean, of course, on the other one's way bigger, but
that does look real, yeah.
Life size too.
Yeah, it looks cute.
Completely life size.
Yeah.
I have it sitting up here on my center speaker. So he's kind of sitting up there along with, got what's that monkey called? Curious George is sitting up here too, along with the little baby monkey. And then I can't see the rest. There's what's his name for Christmas?
That's my elf on the shelf.
Elf on a Shelf. He's sitting up there too.
You don't like because I moved him.
Yeah, he's evil. I don't like Elf on a Shelf.
I was going to say, you don't mean Elf on the Shelf, do you?
Yeah, it is. She just threw something at me because I said he was.
Oh my little buddy, evil.
They're mischievous.
Christmas again.
They move things around.
No, he does not. Now, what do I do?
It looks like Snoopy's brother. Huh?
What do I do now?
What do you do
I
now?
don't know what to use on the other.
Oh, and then did you take the aluminum out?
Yes.
Okay. Now you just do that and just let it set. She's cleaning the oven. Just let it set for about a half hour.
No, so 15 minutes. So
Okay.
by the time I get done
Whatever
with my
it says.
batter.
Well, you don't want to cook anything while it's in there. And you just clean it out either with a washcloth or a sponge, or wet sponge. Drunk Beaver production just came in.
I just put it on and it says 15 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, Nightbot just replied to Drunk Beaver's LOL.
I don't know how long 15 minutes will be.
You don't know how long 15 minutes will be? 15 minutes? She's looking for someone else to throw at me. Rebound. Rebound. Rebound.
Someone's having fun with Nightbot anyway.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. Yeah, it does add a lot of Lego. The Yarn Dude doesn't do that so much. It just has the normal stuff. Like drop your link. And if you want to drop your link on either one of them, the word is drop. I gotta watch her. She's gonna throw more stuff at me. We got 7 people in a little Lego. Oh, that almost fell. Hey, don't throw
How do you like that?
a movie at me.
It's the Big Bang Theory.
Season, is this yours? No,
No, I have all of mine.
yeah.
Whatever I miss on my phone, I get it second time round on my PC.
I don't know what was out there. I don't know where mine are. Now I think about it. I thought they were up there on the shelf.
Mine's on my shelf.
I think all mine's up on the shelf too. So yeah, I have all the Big Bang Theories. 12 seasons or 11 seasons? I can't remember.
Oh,
12, yeah. Was the disc even in there?
yes.
Or was this one of the oddballs? Because I did have some oddballs that were, nope, they're in there. I bought some. Honestly, I think I sold those back when I got the other one. When I got the whole collection. I remember I was buying them one at a time, and then they came out with the whole collection.
I got the whole set for Christmas.
And
And
yeah.
it's still in the look about that.
Yeah, you got me the whole collection. I think I sold the other ones back, single ones.
I need to describe that because I cannot.
They can sit for as long, the longer the better, actually.
Yeah, but I want to make my feet.
I can't do it right now.
Make a big one. I gotta get that ready before I do the overboys.
It sounds like she wants to do a video on making cookies. So,
I need chocolate. Maybe sweet.
I keep telling her chocolate's not good for her right now. She's got the curse. She's going through the curse right now. So yeah, we had
I
some
thought
people.
I had chocolate chip cookies in there.
Yeah, she's got a craving of chocolate. But yeah, Drunk Beaver, if you're still in here, you can go to Little Lego Yarn Dude, and it'll be the full screen instead of the little vertical telephone type thing. And you can see DK Jenn also that way instead of just hearing it. I may start doing. Oh, we got 6 people in there now. I may start doing that one too. I don't know. I've decided. I've been kind of just trying this out to get both formats, see how it works out. It gets a lot of views, but that's about it. You know, it could get kind of confusing on that one when they can't really see you; they can hear you only. I wish there was a way to share just your screen over there. You know, but there's no way to do that unless I shared the whole screen. You know, that's what they need to do is make it where you can crop it. You know what I mean? When you present, a little present button down there. When you present something, you can crop it.
Yeah.
Like you just crop everything out except for your screen. Of course, if I change the size of it, that's going to mess it all up. But maybe that's why. There's a lot of things they could do on that. But if they did that, they probably know that, oh, well, you know, people won't pay. They'll just do that instead. There's Travels. Travels just came into the Yarn Dude. You're new here to the chat.
Hi, DJ.
Same old, I guess. First, I was talking about my Lego City being torn down because I had to tear it down because I'm upgrading it this weekend. So, and then DK Jenn is showing her knitting. working on some knitting there.
Yeah, otherwise I'll be tapping my fingers. Wondering
know.
what to do.
Or twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
I know I do that a lot. I got on YouTube. I haven't been going to people's lives that much lately, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff, and I'm watching that TV show House. Remember that show House MD? I've been watching that a lot lately. I'm on season 3, I think.
Yeah.
Did they have that there, House MD? I think they had that in the UK. I think there's 8 seasons.
What kind of program is it?
It's like doctor stuff, medical.
Oh,
It's a series.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I used to watch it.
Yeah, I've got the whole 8 seasons, I think it is.
Yeah, it's got the English actors playing the Doctor.
Playlist throughout the week. Yes, I'll be running your playlist. Okay. Yeah. Also do a Little Lego, which is my other channel. It's on my other screen. I'm actually simulcasting on Little Lego right now. Also, there's Little Lego and there's Little Lego Yarn Dude.
You gotta check on that, babe. Check on that other.
No, well. But I would add you to my playlist, but I can't really access it right now. Be too much going on. I think I already have you added. I've seen you on Tuber Chat. The name looks familiar. Travels and Gardening. Yeah, Tuber Chat. So I go to that a lot. Yeah, he'll show people's channels, their page on screen.
Yeah.
He doesn't critique it or anything like that, but just shows it to us real quick. He does it like on a wheel. So since it's going to be hot outside all this week, I'll be doing people's playlists for them. Okay. I think I already have you on. I think I have you on my playlist already. Travels or DJ. Travels and Gardening. I believe I have your playlist on already.
Yeah, I've got a playlist
Lagging.
to watch
There we
later.
go. This one's been lagging a lot. The Yarn Dude's lagging like crazy, but I haven't seen Little Lego lag yet. Although it shows it's going to. It has a little like Wi-Fi looking thing there. They went away.
Yeah.
That's because I'm running both on the same computer. I built this thing about, Kim, how long ago was this? I built this, about a year? Well, because Ken kind of helped out a little bit. About a year and a half ago, I guess, right after we moved here. Right after at first I was doing my channel on a laptop, a junky laptop that I have. I don't know where it is right now, but a little Alienware laptop that I have. Actually, I think it's in the other room. And
it was about that time, yeah, because
I did.
You was actually making clips when I first joined.
And I upgraded to this one. I bought this one here for $65 on eBay, but it was bare bones. There was nothing in it. I don't even think there was a hard drive in it. It had a DVD drive, power supply, I think about 8 gigabyte memory, and that was it. I mean, it would boot up, that kind of thing. You could work on it if you wanted to, I guess. I wouldn't boot up because there was no hard drive in it. So I put a hard drive in it, and then I upgraded the sound and the video card, of course, because I had built-in video. So I upgraded the video. I think I probably paid about maybe less than $200. And then the power supply kept blowing out. It blew out. It was a $15 power supply. That should tell you how cheap the thing is. First time it blew out, I replaced it. Took about a week to get here. I replaced it with exactly the same one. That one blew out in about a month. And finally, Ken helped me buy an actual power supply. I think it's an 800-watt power supply. And it's been working ever since. I had to adapt it, though, because it's proprietary inside.
Yeah.
But since then, it's worked. It's been going on for what, about 3 months now, Ken? I think. been at least 3 months. So obviously that it was probably the wattage. Because I think the original one was only 300 watt or something like that. So,
Wrong way around.
and so yeah, that's probably what it was. Hopefully I don't speak too soon, you know. But it's got I think a 5-year warranty on this one. So the other one didn't have a warranty at all. Yeah, it's been working pretty good. I mean, I don't have a like high-end video card in it. I have a Quattro 1000, I think it is, NVIDIA. It's made for video editing and stuff like that, but not like major video editing. I
Yeah.
can see the change though. I mean, oh my God. When I was using the video that was on the motherboard, like the first week or so, and it was so slow. I mean, it took like 2 hours to do a 15-minute video to render it. And when I got this in there, it takes like maybe 2 minutes to do a 15-minute video. Renders it that quick, boom, done. So the sound, I have high-end sound. I have a 5.1 Dolby Digital. You can kind of see the speakers behind me up there. I got 2 back there, 2 up here, exactly the same, and 1 in the center, and I have a sub down below too. 2 behind me I got on eBay because I had to get them to match the front ones. But the front ones and the, where did I get the front ones? Oh, I found the front ones. That's right. I found them in the free box with an amp, with a receiver, the old Sony receiver. I used that for a while. The only problem with that is it kept turning off on me all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't have the rear ones at that time, but it kept turning off on me ever so often. It was getting too hot. It had the heat problem in it. I was working on that sucker like crazy. Now it's got like 15 fans in it, sitting in the other room. We have like a little storage area that used to be underneath the Lego City. Right now it's all exposed, but it's sitting in there. And then I upgraded to a Yamaha Dolby Digital. So then that's when I got the rear ones to match the front ones. And when I bought that, the guy on Craigslist, he threw in the center for me. So that way I have all of them. And then I also bought the sub from him too. I have a sub down below here.
Yeah.
So I can watch movies and that kind of thing.
Well, I'm gonna get another phone because this one won't charge up, you know, with the cable anymore.
Yeah.
I have to use the round one that you lay down, like you just lay the phone on it and it charges.
Oh, one of those wireless chargers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, today it took about 4 hours to charge up instead of 2, so I think it's on its way out now.
Well, you know how those things charge, don't you? They're not really charging it; they're just heating it up. They charge with heat.
Yeah. I was trying to do some videoing in a yarn shop.
It heats up your phone. What it does.
And kept cutting out every like 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and I thought, yeah, it's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, they're pretty new. They haven't had those out very long. My dog's coming in here to visit. Coopers, where are you? Oh, there you are. What? You always look so.
The phone's 4 years old now.
You got interesting, didn't you?
4.5 years old.
Didn't you? You killed the gingerbread man. He looks so guilty. Didn't you? Come here. Yeah, you are heavy. There he is.
Oh, look at the cute buddy. Hi.
He's growling. He doesn't like the camera. He's cussing me out and putting in front of the camera. He knows what the camera is. Trust me. He knows what that camera is.
What's going on out here?
I had him in front of the camera.
You know he hates that.
I know. I knew you'd do that.
Go take care of the oven.
How am I going to do that when mine died? Can you take over, DK?
Yeah, no problem.
It'd probably be about 5 minutes. I'll put you
Okay.
big. Can you control these at all? Can you control the size of this? I don't know if I'd like to. We can do
Yeah,
this.
that's fine. Yeah, don't know what I'm going to say. Like,
It's right there for right now. They can't see you on the other one, but oh well. They can hear you.
if they want to see me, they'll just come over.
Yeah, they can come over.
Oh dear. All right, thank you, DJ. I really could do with more family members. I only need 7 to get to 500. So, and then I might be doing a giveaway because it's only useful for those that like yarn. Because I don't really do anything else. Hi, Lydia. Yeah, so a couple more family members to get me over 500. That I'll be happy with that. Don't know what I'm doing here. So yeah. So Lydia just finished somebody today. Little dress. It's going to a child at school. And I'm making a blanket knitted. So trying to do my Boggy Creek blanket. Try and get it finished in the next 2 weeks. So, but even though they don't need it till January, the challenge is to get it done by the 14th of September for the competition. So, yeah, so how was Lydia today? Are you feeling any better? Yeah, I'll be taking that bunny in a week Tuesday when we go back to school. So I'm gonna wrap it up, and then because I work with the little girl's mum, so I'll wrap it up and say, don't open it till you get home. Be a little surprise for a little girl at the school. Oh, you got a headache, have you? Well, just drink plenty of water and make sure you rest. I don't think you've been at work this week, have you? And you're also packing for a move, aren't you? So that'll be stressful as well. But I wish you good luck with that. Be nice to get your own place, won't it? Are you moving any nearer to work or? I've got to get when I go back in a week's time, I'm gonna catch a bus there, which is every half an hour, and a bus back. And it takes half an hour to get there. So yeah, I'm Oh, you're not moving now? Okay. Yeah, I'm a lunchtime supervisor at work. What we used to call dinner ladies. But we don't work in the kitchen, we work in the playground. So we supervise the kids in the playground. And if they fall over, we'll give them a band-aid. So yeah, that'll be fun. Because we've got some new kids coming in for this term from the little school. All the 11-year-olds have left. Everybody moves up a year.
I'm back from.
Yay.
It wasn't as bad as I thought. Well, Lydia isn't here.
Lydia's here, yeah. Lydia's not feeling very well.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'd ask her to come up on a panel, but I'm sure she probably doesn't want to because she's not feeling too good.
Oh, I need to stretch my leg.
Go and put you on
Face
double.
this way and put my leg up. There we go. There we are.
I've never had more than one person on. No, I've had two people on here before.
Probably could do with some painkillers, but it's gonna ease off in a bit. Because I've been when I'm in the other room, I have my legs on a puffy. And so I'm a bit cramped in here at the moment.
Oh, that sucks. I thought maybe I could change back to landscape, but I guess you can't do it while you're live.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I guess you stay on whatever you're on. I was going to check it and see if I can switch it back to this one, but it doesn't let you do it until you turn it off. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what a legal girl was saying. She told me that. That's fine though. I'm not worried about that. So.
Yeah, well, I fell over 2 weeks ago, and
Oh.
I've had my knee bandaged up for the last week.
A lot of people have knee problems. I suppose I don't have knee
Every now
problems.
and again, it still hurts a bit.
My dad had an artificial knee. He was live. He had no kneecap in one and no artificial kneecap in the other. So he had a limp like I do. My problem is my truck ran me over back about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, got it. It ran over my leg, my lower part of my leg. So
Well,
that's
back in 22, I had shingles in the other knee.
Where? Where were you?
On my right knee and right up my back.
Oh.
So I needed a walking stick for that.
That's what I use. I use a cane too. Around the house, I don't really use it because I got the walls, you know. But you can probably, I don't know if you saw me grabbing the wall here when I was getting up, but I have a hard time getting up. Sitting down is easy. Getting up is the hard part.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what it was when I got the pain, and I wasn't diagnosed for the first 5 days. So I didn't know what it was. I thought I just had a trapped nerve or something.
I have chronic kidney disease, which I'm not really too sure about that, but then I have sciaticus. My right one's the worst one.
Yeah.
So that's from military service. We did a lot of lifting. They always told us, you put your back into it. We always lifted on our back. Well, now look what happened. So it was acting up the whole time, but I thought everybody's back hurts, you know. So I just kept doing what I was doing, working, whatever. And then I became homeless. And while I was homeless, I was out in the middle of nowhere walking one time with my wife. She was my fiance then. And we were walking, and I just collapsed like I was paralyzed. And ambulance came and everything. I guess the driver drove by and saw. and called the ambulance. And that's when the guy tells me, he says, your sciatica is probably messed up. He says, were you ever in the military? I was like, how do you know? He goes, I could tell, because I guess he was a veteran also. He says, you should check into it because this is what happened. He asked me what my MOS was, my job. And I told him, he says, yeah, I bet you that's why you're having these back problems. I said, well, I've been having this my whole life. Well, what seems like my whole life, but for a long time, like 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
And he said, you should check into it. So I started checking into it, tried to get on VA. They kept denying me, saying, well, it didn't happen in the military service because you never got it checked back then. Well, I didn't think of it. I thought it was, everybody's back hurts, And so then I kept fighting. In the meantime, of course, I was homeless too. I played for SSI, and that took 2.5 years. I was denied the first time, and I think I was denied the second time all within 2 weeks. And then about 2 years later, I got approved. Lucky enough, it was coronavirus, which I hate to say it was lucky enough because I thought for sure I was going to lose because of it. On April 21st, 2020, I had the appointment. I was supposed to go into court, but we were in lockdown. So he did it on the phone. And I was on there, and we had a little tiny van where the seat doesn't go down in the back. It wouldn't go down, lay down, and like that. So I was sitting in the van because I didn't want to be in the motel because there's just too much noise going on around. So I sat in the van with windows shut, my phone in front of me, waiting for the phone call. Supposed to be at 9:45, and 9:45 came around, no phone call whatsoever. And so I waited till 10, nothing. 10:30, nothing. 10:45, nothing. Finally, 11:45, 2 hours late, they call me, finally. And I'm in pain like you wouldn't believe because I'm sitting straight up like this the whole time, And they answer the phone. I'm thinking to myself, stop time, Judge comes on, asks me the normal questions like, do you still live in a motel? Are you still homeless? Yada, 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 normal stuff. And then she said, well, your attorney wants to ask you a couple of questions. And my attorney goes, no, I only need to ask you one. I said, what's that? I was trying to be nice. And she goes, on a scale from 1 to 10, how does your back feel right now? Oh, I let her in on it. I start cussing her out, yelling, my back, they were 2 hours late. Da, 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 da. Oh, I was just yelling. You could hear me outside because people were coming out their doors wondering what I was yelling about. And I got done. And all of a sudden, this guy comes on and says, okay, your appointment is now over. Please hang up. Just left me hanging. I was like, okay, I must have lost because I yelled at her. So I called up my attorney's office, and obviously she wasn't there. It was her receptionist. And I get a receptionist, and I said, I'm just wondering if I won the appeal or whatever it's called, the judgment, or where I can't remember what they call it now. And she goes, well, the attorney, I can't remember her name now. She goes, she just emailed me and told me it went really well, that we think you have it. And I'm like, what do you mean it went really well? I just cussed her out. And I apologized, of course. And she goes, oh, don't worry about it. It happens all the time, but we think you got it. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. I never win nothing. I've never won a judgment in my life, So a week later, almost to the day, it was a Monday. I'll never forget this, Monday. We were sitting in the motel, and I was sitting there. I think I was on my laptop or something. And my fiance at the time, my wife, she was sitting on the bed. And we were just starting to just reminisce, just talking about this SSI. I was like, yeah, if I ever get SSI, I can't wait to get into a place. We can actually get a place. And, we were just kind of dreaming out loud. All of a sudden, the phone rings, it's 800 number. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to answer because I have no idea who that is. Probably some sales call or something, And it stops ringing. And my wife turns around and says, I got a feeling you should have answered that. I was like, why? She goes, I bet you that's SSI. I was like, yeah, right. I said, well, if it calls again, I'll answer it. Right then, rings again, same exact phone number. So I'm like, hello? And the lady comes on and goes, hi, this is Social Security. We need to get an assessment done. Like, an assessment? What, was I approved? He goes, well, yeah, you were approved. I was like, wow, I started jumping around. Like, I was like, oh my God, I actually was, my wife's looking at me like, what is going on? I said, I was approved. Oh my God. So what they had to do, they had to set up a bank account, all this stuff to have it direct deposited and released. Well, because I didn't have a bank account, obviously. I said, okay, I'm going to go do that right now. I will leave. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'll call you back and give you all the information you need, which is what I did. And she comes on, and when I called back, she goes, I told her, gave her all the information. So okay, you should be receiving it within 24 hours. The first, what they do is they split it up.
Yeah.
And in the they give you what would be like 3 months worth of the back pay, and then 6 months later they give you 3 months again, and then 6 months after that they give you whatever's left, big lump sum. So I wait till the next morning, and sure enough, $3,000 just like that, poof, in my bank account. I was a happy camper that day. That lasted me a good month or so because I paid the motel too with it, and then so then I had to wait another 3 or 6 more months, and it was November, I believe. It was May that I actually got. I got May, and then of course I got my regular monthly. I got my first monthly on May 1st, which is just a few days later. So then I didn't just have the 3,000. I had the monthly too. So that was on like 800 at that time. It was really low back then, like 900 or something like that. And it's gone up since. And then 6 months later in November, I got 3,000 again. And I couldn't wait till next May, a year later from the original time.
Yeah.
And I was getting my normal monthly things and everything like that. And November came, or May came around the next time. And the only problem is the thing is they can't send back pay and your monthly check the same day. They have to be separate days.
Yeah.
Well, my monthly check, the first, fell on a Sunday. And they don't send out checks on Saturday either. So because it was direct deposit. And so I'm going, okay, how are they going to do this? I'm supposed to be getting my big lump sum, which was supposed to be $14,000. How am I going to get this on the first when it's a weekend? And they can't send it on the Friday because obviously that's when the SSI is going to come in, the monthly one, because of Saturday and Sunday. So what are they going to do? Send it the day before that, which makes it almost 3 or 4 days early. And they don't do that either. So I called them up. I said, well, what's going to happen here? She goes, well, you're going to get your normal paycheck, your normal on the first, on Monday, but you'll get the back pay on Friday. I was like, okay, that's fine with me. At least I know. Well, nothing came Friday. Nothing came Saturday. Sunday rolls around. Sunday morning, I used to panhandle all the time. So every day I go out to panhandle. On my way out to go to panhandle, my phone goes ding, 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 like 3 or 4 times because I had notifications on from my bank account. I look at it. $13,900 has just been deposited in your account on a Sunday. I was like, oh my God, it's early. It's actually late, technically. So I turn right back around. And I go, let's go do what we need to do. So yeah, we bought ourselves a little refrigerator for the motel, which we still have it here in the closet. It's not plugged in. We bought a bunch of little appliances, stuff like that. I left a lot of it in the bank. I can't remember. That's where I started Lego. I bought a bunch of Lego sets all at once.
Yeah.
I think I spent probably, oh God, I don't know how much. I had already started buying Lego before that, a little bit here and there, but not very much. I think I probably spent out of that maybe 5,000 in Lego alone. Yeah.
It's like winning lottery.
Very much, actually. When you talk about Lego, that's not very much. And so then after that, I was getting my monthly checks again, and because it was less than what it was supposed to be, because the attorney took 6,000 of it. It was supposed to be like 4,200. It was $600 short, what it was. And what they did is they did 25% no matter what. And then she requests 6,000 flat. So it was supposed to be 6,600. They returned the 600 to me about 2 or 3 months later. So I got that also later on down the road. And then that was 2021. So then we started looking for a place. That didn't work out too well. I kept telling him, if I got the money right now, I could give you the deposit right here on the fly in cash. Oh no, we can't do that. You got to fill out the application. And come to find out, I had a 7-year eviction.
Yeah.
Just less than 7 years ago at the time. So I had to wait until 2022, June or July of 2022, for the eviction to go off because it would be 7 years. So I had to basically just wait, stay in the motel, keep that up, to get the background stuff going. That way, I was in the same place for past year. I was actually in the 3 years, and finally in I think it was June or July. I believe it was June or July. Yeah, some YouTubers stopped by while I was panhandling. They pulled in from Cash App, and Debbie's on a Little Lego. She just came in Little Lego, and they showed up, and at first I saw them come in. I was like, okay, I was like $40 short in the motel. I thought, well, there's $40 right there pretty easily, and then they leave. They drove away, and it says Cash App all over their van and everything. I mean, you could tell that they were YouTubers. I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll get it. About 15 minutes later, they pulled back in again. I'm like, what are these guys doing? Only this time they pulled right next to me, literally pulled right up to me.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to ignore them, going, yeah, they're probably just going. It was Costco. I was thinking they might be going to Costco for something. And these two guys come out, two young kids, probably about maybe in their 20s, early 20s, and they walk up to me and he says, "Hey, we're just wondering what you need." They didn't tell me who they were. They said, "What do you need?" I told them the truth. I said, "I'm $40 short in my motel, and that's all I'm trying to do." And one guy turns around, the other guy looks at him for a second, and he says, "Well, I have the video too. I actually have the video of this."
Yeah.
And, no, that first part they weren't filming that. And he said, "Well, we're gonna go back to our RV and we'll talk about see what we could do." So they leave, and about 15 minutes pass by, and they get back out again. Only this time there's a camera. This is where the video starts, and they get out. They walk up to me again and says something to the effect of, "We can't really help with the $40. Just no way we can do that." I was like, "Okay, it's fine, And well, of course, they asked me if they could film it first. I said, "Yeah," and then he said that, and he goes, "But here's what we can do. We're gonna pay for a full month or full week at your motel. We're gonna fill up your tank in your truck. And that's like $200 right there, And we're gonna buy you any clothes and food that you want." And I'm like, "Okay, one thing at a time here." I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to say. Totally lost. And I says, "Okay, when do we go?" And they said, "We'll just follow you or whatever." That was kind of like off camera there. And so yeah, they took me. I can't remember which order. I think it was to Target first. Got the clothes first, and then we went to a grocery store. I got like 2 carts of groceries. I mean, I loaded it up on that one. I think I got a T-shirt at Target, and that was it. I mean, I didn't know what to do with clothing, And then they met me at the motel. They paid for a full week. Well, they filled up my tank also, and met me at the motel, paid for a week. And that was the last time I saw them.
Yeah.
So then the next morning, out of complete habit, and keep in mind also, I just picked up an application for these apartments that I'm in right now. About 2 days before that, I filled it out, but I couldn't take it in because I didn't have the gas to go in. I had to drive 30 miles one way. That's 60 miles round trip just to turn it in. I didn't have the gas money for that. I wasn't worried about the gas money. I was more worried about the motel than anything else.
Yeah.
And so I sit down, ready to panhandle again. And I'm sitting here. I stop and I look at my truck. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I got a full tank. I can go take this application in right now. So I pack it all up. I get back in the truck. I rush on over here. I turn it in, and I ask the lady. I says, "So where am I going to be on the list?" She goes, "Well, you're a veteran, right?" I says, "Yeah." She goes, "You're going to be at the top of the list. You'll be first." I was like, "What? How long do I have to wait?" She goes, "About 5 months." I thought, well, that's kind of long for being top of the list.
Yeah.
We were asking for a 2-bedroom. 2-bedroom was a lot faster than a 1 or a 3. So yeah, about 6 months later, I kept calling them at least once a month. I kept calling, "Hey, where am I?" I couldn't ask where I was on the list because I knew I was number 1 anyways. But I kept asking, "Hey, is anything coming open?" No, every month. And it came to about 5 months. I started calling them like every week. And finally, the lady says, "Well, here, beginning of February or so, we should have one open." I was like, "Oh, great. So on January 31st, 2023, this is last year, they called me. The phone rang. And of course, I was out panhandling to keep the motel. And they called me. The phone rings. I'm answering there right there in front of the outside there. And she goes, well, we need you to come in to the office and pick up the keys. I was like, what? Are we in? She goes, yeah, you can move in tomorrow. Now, stupid me, I wasn't thinking about the deposits. They wanted the first month's rent and the same amount as deposit.
Yeah.
Last minute, I'm going, oh, great. How am I going to come up with this? You know? And
Yeah.
I believe Ken may have helped me out on that also. I can't remember. But I believe him and another person did. I can't remember exactly how that worked out. So, yeah, so I was able to pay the deposits on that. We showed up the next day on February 1st, got the keys, paid the deposit in cash, and we were in. We moved in. It took us about a week. We kind of took our time because we had to clean out the motel. I wanted to be fair enough because we were there for 3 years. So I did all this. We did all the scrubbing and everything, and we did a little painting and stuff like that. We completely restored it to the way it was better than what it was before we left. And so we did all that, and never got the whole $20 deposit back, but that was a big deal. And so yeah, then we moved in technically on February 7th, but technically it was February 1st. So we've been here a year and 7 months, something like that, 8 months, whatever it is. And then we went through a living hell for 6 months because our manager tried to evict us because we were homeless at one time. The manager here didn't like that. She had seen me out there, and she used to stalk me out there all the time, calling me names and stuff. And so she didn't like the idea that I used to panhandle. Well, obviously we won that case right there after 6 months. So we're still here. But that's the short version of it. Well, your mom's in here too.
Yeah.
I make a blooper. Should I keep it and then record it again?
You don't re-record bloopers.
No, like keep the blooper, but record another clip of saying what I'm saying.
You mean like a commentary?
And
Like voiceover.
I did a voiceover, but I messed up. So that's a blooper. Should I keep that? But
what I do is I do my outro, and then I do the bloopers after that, if I have bloopers. Whether it's audio only,
Come and see Mom.
with audio or video or both, it doesn't matter. So, Lydia says hi. She waved.
Just come and see what I'm talking about.
I keep leaving all the time. I can't keep leaving constantly.
What do you want?
Tell them that it was done for the both of you, Michelle and MJ, in your company. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was done for all of us. But yeah. But yeah, luckily we won that. So they actually dropped it because she knew she was going to lose anyways, I think. Although she's starting to start in again with harassing us, mostly than anything else. Or we said we think that she for a while I thought she was getting on a little Lego because she told me straight out one time. I had to go in there and ask a question, and she goes, "Oh, yeah. I have pictures of you in your apartment." I'm like, we have curtains up where you can't see through them on every window. How in the world are you taking pictures? The only thing I could think of, it's got to be on YouTube. So I stopped doing the Lego lives for a while there because of that. And then just recently, actually, I think last month or so is when I started doing it again. I would do them, here and there, but I was getting a lot of lurkers in there, people that wouldn't say anything. So I thought it might be her, And I think at that time, that's when I started this one too. This one's only a couple months, this Yarn Dude one. Only a couple months old, and it's already at 80 subscribers, 81 I think now, somewhere on there. So that was the only thing I think of. Either that or she was just saying that to see my reaction,
Yeah.
But we got 3 in each one right now. That one there's been going up and down to like 7 and back down again on Little Lego. So it's kind of moving back and forth. Debbie probably left. Debbie is my wife's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've talked to her before. She comes on panel on hers sometimes. A lot of times, actually. Every time.
Well, I haven't been live for 2 years. I did a few unboxings and a few Yeah, I did a few lives back in 22, but I gotta be in the mood, you know, to do it.
In the mood. Yeah, every time I get on a live, I'm sitting here. You can probably see it on my little screen down there. Before we came on, I was like, do
Yeah.
I have to do this? Do I have to do this? You know, trying to get hyped up. But yeah, it's always like about 15 minutes before you're like, you just feel like you're overwhelmed, you know, when you do lives.
Yeah.
But once you get into it, you're fine, you know. This is about my, God, I don't know how many lives I've done. Probably about maybe 30, 40 lives by now. Oh, you're still, Debbie's still watching a little Lego. So you can always come over to Yarn Dude if you want. And you can see who I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm not talking to myself. And Lydia's in here too. Well, she's not on screen, but
Oh, Debbie.
yeah, Debbie. Yeah, you got both, huh? You see both. Yeah, Debbie is my wife's mom. So
Yeah, I've seen her before. I hadn't seen her for a while.
I don't think you've seen her on panel, but you've seen her typing.
Yeah, I've seen her in the chat. Yeah.
But yeah, you got both of them on, so you can mod on both, right? I think, yeah, you're mod on both.
Yeah, it's got that bit to do now. Right where?
Oh, you're almost done?
That's the end of my row.
Oh, one row. That's what I can't figure out is the rows now. That's why I'm trying.
That'll be 2 rows I've done on the live.
I cannot figure out the rows. Ken's wife probably showed me that. It's easier for me when it's actually in person, you know, than just on video.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've had we've got Social Security over here.
Oh, they do. I did not know that.
We have it under different names.
Yeah.
like we have Job Seekers Allowance, and we have Universal Credit, which is what I'm on. So even though I'm working with 2 jobs, I'm working less than 18 hours a week.
Yeah.
So I claim Universal Credit.
Oh.
Which is like your Social Security.
Yeah, that's I guess that's the where you get credit when you retire, right?
Yeah. So I had a phone call this week because they wanted the last 4 months of my bank accounts. Just to, I think that since we've had this new government, I think they're starting to clamp down on universal credit claimants, and they want to make sure, I think, that everybody gets paid the right amount.
Yeah.
So I've had to send them a PDF of me bank accounts. Then I got a phone call this week, and have you got bonds? Have you got this? Have you got that? No. Have you got any savings? No.
So it's
if I could afford savings, I wouldn't be on universal credit.
I know. I don't have a savings account either. Mine's a checking, but that's typically for
So because I've got a PayPal account, we want 4 months of your PayPal account as well. I thought, I'm flipping heck. So I've got to figure that out. I've got 2 weeks to get it all done.
I'll
go back to bank because one of my accounts, it only shows up to January this year. Not in any good. So I've got to go into the bank and say, can you do me a PDF or print me off the last 4 months, and then I can send it into the government.
Sounds like what they do here. They call it an assessment or audited. sometimes they call an audit too. But yeah, they don't. I don't have that because I remember last time they did it, they told me, well, we don't need to do this anymore because everything's the same. It's never going to change. So, because I'm physically just, I do have some, I have PTSD and anxiety attacks, but that's it. But I got it for the physical disabilities. But yeah, our Social Security here in the United States is messed up because it's I guess they're trying to
It's a
redo
lot
it.
different.
Tweaking
Yeah.
about it. They're trying to redo it or whatever.
I mean, I could retire in 6 years' time.
Yeah, I can't retire for 7 years. Yeah, 7 years, 65 at the earliest,
I've got to be 67.
if I live that long. But my mom only made it to well, technically she was 76, but she passed away about a week before her birthday, so she was supposed to be she was going to turn 77.
Yeah.
But what scares me is my grandfather on my dad's side, my dad, and my uncle. The uncle was my dad's brother. My grandfather died at 62, or no, yeah, 62. Was he 62 or 72? I think he was 72 actually.
Yeah.
And my dad died at 72, and my uncle died at 72. All three of them. That's what scares me.
Yeah, well, that's what my mum used to think because her mum died when she was 10 years old.
Oh wow.
And she's always said, you know, oh, I'm going to die young. I'm not going to get to 60. I'm not going to get to 70. Well, she's 79 now.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it 21.
This is actually her house, what I'm living in. So I'm living here rent free.
I remember when I was younger, I was like, yeah, it's going to be the end of the world before I turn 21. It's going to be the end of the world before I turn 30. It's going to be the end of the world before I turn 50.
Yeah.
Once you reach 50, you're like, oh, who cares now? Right? So.
I know. Well, I can't believe I'm 60.
I just don't know why I didn't. If I had applied for the SSI way back, I could have applied it back after I got out of the military in '95. You know, that's the only thing I kicked myself for is I could have played my back the whole time and never knew. You know, so they were talking about going all the way back to that, but they didn't because I could have applied back to then at that time. But yeah, they didn't do it that way.
Well, you know what? We call it the benefit office.
Yeah.
They told me to get rid of my education job and go get a full-time one. And I thought, well, education jobs are hard to come by.
Yeah, they are.
And I thought, well, the kids love me and I like jobs, so I thought, no, I'll stay where I am.
Yeah.
Right, so that's that row finished. Wrong way.
Yeah.
So
That's gonna be a huge blanket, isn't it? I can see that now. That's
yeah,
the
that's
very bottom of the kitty. Very, very bottom.
look sad. That's the cat's tail going up.
Yeah. Wow, it's gonna be huge.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
wow.
it's a blanket. When you see it, when you think about
Oh, I see where you're at now. Yeah.
so I'm just above here.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
In about 15 rows time, I've got to get another skein of yarn to join there. So I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've currently got 7 skeins right now. So when I get to there, I'm going to have 8. And it takes some time because I'm unraveling them as I'm going down each row.
This is gonna take you what, another week or two or what?
Hey?
How long do you think it's gonna take you?
How long did it take me?
Yeah, how long do you think it's going to take you to finish it?
Well, it should be finished in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
I have to have you up on my lab, and you can show it off then.
That's the aim.
Yeah.
If I do 8 rows a day, I'll do it.
But how long ago did you start it?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks. You're halfway.
But
I must have not done very good in school because I can't add, you know. You're halfway. 3 weeks, duh. It was kind of a dumb question.
yeah, well, once I start school, that'll be a couple of hours less work because I've obviously got my other challenges to do, like things like that. I've got other things to make apart from that, so I tend to do that in an evening. And
yeah, I want
a
hint, hint, hint. I'm looking for a sun bunny. Hint, hint, hint. I say that all the time when somebody mentions it.
Well, you know what? Somebody loves you.
Hey, those are so cute. Especially Easter time. They were all over the place at Easter time.
I know.
Everybody was making them. I like the Deadpool one that Cliff has.
Because normally I make my own bunny tails, but I managed to. I got this from a thrift store.
Yeah. Wow.
And I've got.
Two thrift stores here.
I've got a bag of big white ones for when I make the hats. And I've got a huge one there.
A whole bunch of them.
I don't know if that's too big for a hat or not, but
they're already made for you and everything.
So yeah, but got all these little pom-poms.
Pom-poms, yeah. They sell those at Michael's, I think, here. We do have Michael's. We have Michael's in what's that called? Starts with a J. I hate when this happens. Ken knows, I'm sure. What's that called? It's another like craft place. But yeah, we have Michael's here, and then of course we have Walmart.
Our major one is Hobbycraft, which is like your Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, they don't have that here.
No, because it's a British one. That's why.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby, they don't have that here either. A kid doesn't have anything. I mean, all we have is a Safeway. I think that's it. You know, and grocery store. And
I won a gift card from Jessica SMC.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, make it to Amazon because I can get some yarn from Amazon. What I can't get that's in America because the store in America won't ship it to UK. So.
Oh yeah, Red Heart. Yeah, I think is that what my friends are.
And I've wanted this yarn for a while because it's a Granny Square yarn.
Oh, but yeah, mine is Red Heart. Mine is the same brand. The gray ones are up here.
Yeah.
I can see the little heart up there.
Yeah. Yeah. But Yarnspirations won't ship it to UK. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to get it off Amazon. So.
Yeah, see, I have the same. Pretty much the same. Yeah. Yeah, I got these. I think I got these at Michael's.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the start of my little crochet job there for my roads. I wasn't going to start that or finish that until after I upgrade my city because it's going to be all one straight road. So
yeah,
one stone, make it a little easier.
I'll show you what Mrs. C sent me.
Mrs. C?
Miss C last year makes the sun bunnies.
Oh, I never heard of that, Brad.
Yeah, that's what she paid.
I've heard of Ollie's. I have heard of Ollie's. I think they're in San Francisco.
This is what you make the sun bunnies with.
Oh, okay.
And so I got that one, and you can see I've been using this one.
You've been using that one, yeah. Yeah.
So I've been using that one. I haven't used this one yet.
Super Saver, yeah.
So that's
That's from Walmart, probably.
brushed.
I want
It's
that
really
it's fuzzy.
it is fuzzy.
Yeah, I saw some yarn at Michael's the other day. It was about that big around. I don't know if you can see me. It was about
And
that
I've got
big
that
around,
one, which is a grey.
huge. And then there was a cake there, yarn cake. It was like a foot round and about
Yeah.
that high. They won $40 for the thing. Like, holy cow, that's a lot of yarn. So, but yeah,
She also sent me some body parts.
body parts.
Yeah, for buddies. So I got that one.
What is that? Is that a foot?
It's yeah. Well,
Something's a
depending
foot.
on the size, because this one's bigger.
Oh, wait till it's here. It's going to do it. It's easy. She's baking her cookies now. Oh, so you got two different.
And this is a this is a head or a body.
Mixer thing right now.
So
You should. You gotta be careful though.
Sorry, I need you.
and I've got some leftover weight.
I'm making the because I might have to leave for a minute, but she's making her cookies. But we just got a new mixer, an electric mixer, and she's not sure how to use it. I'm gonna have to leave for that. But yeah,
Send me in a big bag.
Here, or 3 yards. Actually, 3 yards here. About the rest, I believe.
So I keep all my seed yarn in this bag. So when I use it, I know who it's come from.
Oh, so you keep everything separated, yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm trying to collect right now. Is that fuzzy yarn?
What's your bag? What's your bag?
No.
Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, like I said, Michael's house is even bigger than that. Like rope.
Yeah, well, this is from a thrift store.
Well, that's from the thrift store.
A thrift.
Thrift, yeah.
So every time I grab some, like this one's got multicolours. So I don't know where that came in with a bundle of stuff. So I'm trying to keep it to one side so I can make something with it. So I'm slowly building up.
Yeah. Kind of like I do with Lego. I haven't bought Lego sets in a long time. It's been at least a couple of months. So
yeah, well that reminds me. My mum's got a Lego box.
Debbie's back.
A big Lego box, what she's had in a loft for some years.
Those Lego boxes are pretty strong too, believe it or not.
I don't know what's in it. She doesn't know what's in it. So when she gets it out, I'm gonna see if there's anything that's okay for you. Okay.
I can give you my address. I do accept donations like that, Lego, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Ken actually ordered 3 Lego for me around Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it depends what it is, because if it's Lego for like a little child type, but not.
I mean, Duplo?
Not Star Warsy type, or something that you would like. But well, I can show you it anyway.
I buy all kinds of Lego. I even buy the little, those creative ones that are like a yellow box and they're like all different colors. I got a couple of those too. I use it for parts. That's what I use it for. You can see a lot of different colors right here, like basic. Here's the basic brick right here. And I got all different colors. So like you get colors like purple on those ones, like yeah. I use them for I have to do what you call Mills plates. 2x2 stud is what I like. Brick. Oh, a froggy.
Yeah, I've got to make this week coming. I've got to make a mini one of these.
Oh, a mini one, huh?
A mini one, yeah. Smaller than that one.
Oh, Oh, that is some bunny, isn't it?
Maybe about that size.
A sunflower. Yeah.
He has got a face, but you can't see the face.
I was saying it looked like it had a face on it. I couldn't tell. Yeah. Is that what it says to do?
Where's the eyes gone? The eyes are there, but they're all down.
I can see the eyes.
Yeah.
What?
That's got a pipe cleaner in it, so it can stand up.
So it stays up.
Yeah.
These are the cookies she's making.
No, don't show yet.
Oh, she doesn't want me to show it. Oh, well, you can see it on that one. You can see it on little Lego. Below.
I love this little guy.
Number of cookies. You're just doing regular ones.
Yeah, but I don't.
$3.75. Yeah.
I don't know how to use a hand mixer.
Yeah, she needs me to use a mixer, so I'm gonna have to go over there real quick. We got eggs, so why the heck? What the heck is done? Language is that?
Just give me my cookies back.
It's $3.75.
Hey, I need help.
Okay, I gotta go help her mix that real quick, so I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll just keep you on big. And for little Lego, you'll be able to hear her in the microphone here. So yeah, speak up.
I went to Scotland last year and brought that back.
Oh.
It's a little magnet. And it was the last one in the shop. I thought I'll have to have it. Right, been on nearly 2 hours. Just gonna do something. I'll do it this way. I normally have it face when I'm doing a video. I normally face it that way because when I do the video, everything's back to front. So I turn it around. But of course, on a proper live, it's back to front. So keep it turned this way around for now. And it does light up, but the battery's just run out. So yeah. So it is 10 to 3 in the morning. Who's still with us? Yep, Ken. I was in Scotland. Good old Scotland. To see I was in Edinburgh for the Edinburgh Tattoo. That closed it off during COVID, and they brought it back. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember, but they brought it back. So I thought, I'll have to go. I keep saying every year I'm going to go and see the Edinburgh Tattoo. and of course it wasn't as big as what they have it televised. So, but I still enjoyed it because I got to walk around Edinburgh, and I hadn't been to Scotland for just under 10 years because I spent a month in Glasgow volunteering for the Commonwealth Games as a steward, seeing all these athletes and putting them on the coaches for the games and stuff, getting taxis ready for them and what have you, and directing people, you know. So yeah, I spent 2.5 weeks in a not a B&B, not a hotel, but a cheap accommodation. So I spent 2.5 weeks there, and then I spent a week and a half on a campsite. So yeah, that was good times, lots of good memories. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. New experience. Work allowed me to take a full month off. Wow. So yeah. But yeah, I think I'm getting too old to do that kind of thing now. But I was trying to make some. Well, I have actually made some stitch markers, but I haven't used these yet. This is
All right, I'm back. He's back. Earrings, or is that? Oh, that's not earrings.
No. I bought them to make stitch markers, and I got a Highland Cool in this one, and I did one set of stitch markers, and I've put that in a giveaway, and I also bought. This was while I was in Edinburgh. I also bought some Scottish hearts.
Yeah, that was like a key ring to me.
Yeah, it's a big key ring.
Key ring.
That's what the label says. Tartan
It is a
key ring. And yeah, these are their key rings. And yeah, says key ring on the bottom of that one. I just fancied. I thought, oh, I'll do a couple of stitch markers and send them out, but I did one. So yeah, so we're coming up to our 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we are.
And
Lego.
I've got to head to bed.
You're gonna head to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go off right now. 2 hours on both. So I usually shut off a little Lego first, though. While you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and shut that one off. It's actually about 5 minutes short, 3 minutes short, something like that. Of this one, I'm going to go ahead and go off a little Lego. And thanks for coming in, everybody. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, was it nearly 4 o'clock your time?
Okay, we are gone. We are off the Lego. I have to just close it because I have no control on that one. So I have to just hit the little X and close it. It takes it about a minute to actually shut down.
Yeah.
I don't think it records anything, though. It just goes blank. That's why I can't put the credits on it. I could, but. So anyway, yeah, the Lego's off. It should be off here in a second. Let me check it real quick. Let me get another window over here. It should be off. Come on, Internet. You're slow today. Let me go to my YouTube studio. That'll tell me if it's off or not. And where's the content? Live. Let's see. Which one was it? No, it looks like it's still on right now. Yeah.
Well, I'm
So,
glad that we had a few people in. We've got Ken, we've got Lydia.
Oh no, Ken, we're gonna be on here for a few more minutes. About 2-3 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm heading off, but you're staying, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go off at the same time too.
Yeah.
I think Ken's the only one talking in here.
And we've got DJ. He might have gone now.
Yeah, quite a few people have there's 4 people in this one,
Yeah.
but only Ken's the only one talking right now. I didn't see anybody in Little Lego. There was only 2 people. I think Debbie and maybe
The
Ken.
oven's like smoking,
It's still smoking?
like on the doorway. I put the timer on for 14 minutes, and I put the cookies in because you put the top rack up too high,
You put it on the bottom rack.
and it's like smoking from the door.
Is it really bad? Oh, you forgot to put the aluminum in there.
I put it in
Oh, you
there.
did? Okay.
Right, I'll get going then.
Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take off this
Thank
whole
you for
thing.
having me.
So thanks for coming in, everybody, and we will see
Yeah.
you
Good night,
next
Michelle.
time. Bye.
Night, Lydia. Night, Ken.
Bye, Ken. Bye, Lydia, and all the lurkers.